So good afternoon, everyone. I'd like to thank you all for coming today. This past month marks the 2-year anniversary of the disappearance and death of Richard Blair Young, who is known by the name of Blair. This homicide investigation remains open and active. Today, I'd like to introduce Vancouver Island Integrated Major Crime Unit Inspector David Hall with the RCMP. Inspector Hall will read a brief statement and then take your questions. Inspector.
Thanks for coming, everybody. So good afternoon. My name is Inspector David Hall. I'm the Island District Senior Investigating Officer, and I'm here on behalf of investigators with the Vancouver Island Integrated Major Crime Unit. Today, we're seeking the public's assistance as we approach a 2-year anniversary in a 2017 homicide investigation. Since February of 2017, the Vancouver Island Integrated Major Crime Unit has been investigating the disappearance and murder of Richard Blair Young, who went missing from his residence in Victoria on February 8th, 2017. Blair was a 72-year-old gentleman, a father and stepfather who made efforts to provide help and assistance to his loved ones. He maintained daily telephone contact with family members, checking on their well-being, and he is missed. His family is not here with us today, and they are not prepared to comment publicly, and I would ask that their privacy be respected. Blair was not known to police, and it is not believed that he was involved in criminal activity. Blair's family became increasingly worried when they did not hear from him as per their normal routine, and he was reported missing to the Victoria Police Department on February 14th, 2017, when a missing person investigation was commenced. Investigators have recovered video footage from Blair's apartment building, which shows him leaving home for the last time on February 8th, 2017. At that time, it was unusually cold and snowy here in Victoria, and I'll just draw your attention to this screen here. We'll show you the video. So as you can see, Blair was wearing a light jacket, despite the temperature being below zero and heavy snowfall. And this leads investigators to believe that he did not expect to be spending time outdoors, and he did not expect to be gone long. We're releasing the video at this time to seek the public's assistance in providing information on Blair's movements, his plans, and associates leading up to his disappearance. As a result of their investigation, the Victoria Police were concerned about the circumstances of Blair's disappearance. And due to the suspicious and uncharacteristic nature of the disappearance, the Vancouver Island Integrated Major Crime Unit took conduct of the investigation, and we have continued to work on that investigation since February of 2017. On March 2nd, 2017, human remains were located in an area near the summit of the Malahat. In cooperation with the British Columbia Coroner Service, we were able to identify those remains as Blair Young, and we've classified this as a homicide investigation. The investigation remains active with several investigative leads, and investigators are appealing to the public for their assistance. The investigation has identified suspects in this investigation, and we believe that there are people who are close to the person or persons responsible for the homicide who have knowledge of what happened to Blair. And we are asking those people to come forward and speak with our investigators. Investigation has shown that following his disappearance, Blair Young's banking and credit cards were used fraudulently at locations on Vancouver Island and in the Lower Mainland. The fraudulent transactions on Blair's cards totaled in excess of $30,000, and we are currently examining every aspect of that activity. Homicide investigations can often be lengthy and complex. Our investigators are continuing to follow up on a number of avenues, but we've reached a point where we also need the assistance of the public. We believe that someone out there is holding the piece of information that will help us solve this homicide. And no matter how insignificant it seems, we ask that you come forward if you have information that could help investigators bring closure for Blair Young's family. I'd ask if you have information for the police on this matter to please contact the VIMQ information line at 380-6211.